Yo, what's up, man? You can see a little bit of the palm trees behind me. I'm still in U.S. Virgin Islands, and this is gonna be episode 7 of The Ladder, baby. Hey, man, I'm so excited to see you all. I'm outside my hotel room right now. My wife is still asleep, so we can't talk in there. But this is my last day here, man, and I wish y'all. Matter of fact, y'all gotta see this behind me. Palm trees, you know what I'm saying? You see that's the ocean. There's boats out there. That's cool. But hey, yo, check this out. It has been an amazing trip for me. I'm talking about, mind blowing, eye opening. It's been so dope, so good. I wish I could have brought the whole world with me, just to experience what I got to experience. And man, as you can see, I'm living, man. Like, I'm blessed. I'm really blessed, man. So this episode of The Ladder, this will be the last travel. I promise you, y'all. The Ladder is not supposed to be a travel vlog. It's not. But that's just the way my life's been set up. And The Ladder is supposed to be life on life. And so y'all been living with me. And that's okay. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I hope that some of the places have piqued your interest. I honestly do. I really do. I hope that you want to travel some and expand your horizons and learn more stuff, man. Today is simple. Like I said, it's been crazy, y'all. It's really been a crazy experience. So a little bit where I've been, we went to Virgin Gorda, which is in the British Virgin Islands. Um, talk about paradise, dog. That place is beautiful. Like, I mean, when you picture a movie and you see islands and you read books and they talk about the Caribbean, and it's that, bro. It really is that. Like, as a kid from Wyandotte, man, tell my wife all the time, like, I see the world in movies, I see the world in books, because Kansas just don't look like the places that they show in movies and books. And so that's how I think and that's how I envision stuff. And that's what the island was. It was even better than any movie or any book I could even imagine. Um, like, yeah, man, it was amazing. They had fruit trees growing in their yard. So like, this lady had a mango tree, real mangoes on it, sweet mangoes growing in her yard. They got palm trees. They got like 10 beaches, and they got boats. And that was crazy too. Like, traveling by boat, like not by car, but like hopping in a boat and going to a different city or country or whatever, and like that be your mode of travel. Like they were saying, like people hop in boats and just like that's how they do that for work. Like they get up and get on a boat to go to work. Like that's crazy. That was different. The food is delicious. I'm talking about they got. My favorite thing was the bush tea. They got this tea. It's called lemongrass bush tea. Man, it's everything you need it to be, dog. Like, I'm talking about, it's hot outside, and I'm still stopping in the morning. It's 90 degrees. Like, I need some hot tea. Like, it was that good. Like, I sweat for a little bit, but it's gonna be delicious. And that was man, that was so good. I had got it every day. After the first day, it was like, hey, I need to try this. I was like, I'm gonna try it. And I got it every day from then on out. It was that delicious, yo. What else about Virgin Gorda? The people there, man. It was my first time meeting everybody in Virgin Gorda. I never been there, never met nobody from there, and they invited me like family, dog. Like, invited me to their homes, like, and like loved on me and loved on my wife and all our group who we were with. And it was like they had never, like we were never strangers, dog. And that's a tip of the hat to your culture. And I wish that, I hope that I embody that when people come visit Kansas City, because I felt at home. Like, I felt like that was a place that I could live. Like, I felt like I had lived there and I was just coming back. I was an old friend coming back. And that's how you want to feel when you visit a place for the first time, really. Um, right now, I'm on St. John's Island, and I'm in the USVI now, and so the USVI is just a boat ride to the great BVI. But we on a resort right now, and it's beautiful, man. Like, and then this was crazy too. Like, they had a really bad hurricane like 2 years ago, so it's like still parts of the islands that are recovering. Like, you still see buildings half demolished or half built. You can't really tell sometimes. Beaches still have trees everywhere and things like that, and it's still beautiful. Like it's still beautiful. Like even the hotel, the resort we staying in right now, one of our group leaders, she had been here before, and she was like, it was way more beautiful, way better. She said they built it back too fast, and I'm like, yo, I'm a kid from Wyandotte, dog. Like this is top notch to me, man. Like it don't get no better. Like there's a boat, I'm telling you, like not even 100 yards from me. They got a boat, canoe rentals. Like it's already people out on the water. The water is clear. Like I can see mountains, villas, like, and they still got a pool. Like they got a pool with a barside cabana. Like, bruh, when I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you, this thing is beautiful here, man. And so yesterday we went into town. We went to a couple beaches. Went to like this beach that's the #3 beach in the Caribbean. And when I tell you it's beautiful, like I got some pictures. I'll be posting when I leave from here. I'm gonna make a post about it and all that. But like, follow me on Instagram. Oh, and I forgot, before we get too far into it, if you love it, hit subscribe. If you like it, hit thumbs up. And if you want more, turn your notifications on, because we will have a bonus episode this week. Like I said, my wife was supposed to be in this episode, but she's still resting. We've had a long month of travel, so I'm gonna let her rest. My wife gets a little grumpy when you wake her up and she's sleepy. So me and my wife are gonna record another episode. We talk some more about our trip today, man. I'm not gonna hold you long. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I had to put it out. I want to be consistent for you, but I'm still in travel mode, bro. Like you see the road, baby. You see the road, baby. I'm in the road. Who would have thought a kid from Wyandotte walking around wearing rolls, baby? But no, I ain't. I'm just playing. But no, like honestly, this ain't gonna be too long. I just want to talk about 3 things I learned from my travel experience. Let's make it 5. 5 things I learned from my travel experience. Number 5 is experiences are worth more than materials. And this ain't in like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but just 5 separate things. So this is the 5th one, and that is experiences are worth far more than material things. I could have spent the money I spent on this trip. I could have spent on a lot of other things. Could have bought cars, one car probably. I don't know, maybe 2 cars if I get cheap ones. I could have bought some clothes. I could have bought some shoes. But I spent my money on this experience. And one thing that I realized is that material things go out of style. They break down. They get dirty. But experiences don't. Experiences are pure in the fact that as long as you can remember them, they are exactly as they were the first time. And that's that. You can't put a cost on that. So like, to me, there's nothing more valuable to spend your money on than experiences. And so that's one thing I learned from this trip. Just the things we got to do. Some things I want to talk about, but I want to try to save it for when me and my wife talk. So yeah, but let's stay there. Experiences are worth more than material things. That's number 5. Number 4 is be around people who have done what you want to do. This trip has been so amazing. I'm the youngest person in our group, and like I just been listening and serving. I haven't been leading anything or doing anything like that at all. I've just really been here serving the group as much as I can, doing anything they ask me to do, and what I'm gleaning and learning from people that are doing that have done and are doing what I would love to do. I got to travel with Mercy Chose Me Ministries. Shout out to Evangelist Ramona. She is an amazing woman of God, and I'm so grateful that she invited me and my wife on this trip. But she's been traveling the world for 16 years now, preaching the gospel, doing workshops, serving different ministries, serving in different countries. And it's even the same for Apostle Octavia, who's been an amazing woman of God to us this trip, just pouring into us and teaching us and showing us. And she don't probably even know how much I've been watching her as well. And she's been doing the same thing, traveling the world. She's preached in Brazil and Europe and in the islands before. And it's like, the blessings that are on their lives, I mean, it's like I said, it's overflow and it's poured into my life. The fact that they could invite us on this trip, share this experience with us. It's part of the overflow. You know what I mean? Like it probably was once upon a time when they started, it was just them on these trips. It was just them and another person, or them and two other people. And now Evangelist Ramona brought a team of it was 6 of us, 2, 4, yeah, it was 6, a team of 6 with her. Like that's called overflow, and that is what I want to be around. I made that decision while I'm here. I want to be around as many people as possible that are doing things that I want to do. And it's something I've always known, but it's just something that I want to put into more action now that I've encountered it from my own personal life and seen the benefits of it. Because I've grown. I've been here maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, I think 2 weeks, a little over a week and a half, something like that. And my growth has been crazy just because wisdom expedites your growth. Wisdom expedites your growth. Write that down. Wisdom expedites your growth, and that's definitely the truth. Like being around these ladies, these women of God, and their wisdom, I have grown so much more than I could have just reading books or just living. Like, yeah. So I'm grateful for that. So that's number 4. Number 3 is you got to experience different cultures. Experiences are priceless, but experiences in different cultures are even more priceless, because when you experience different cultures, they challenge your status quo. And that's the only way that you can expand and do things that are innovative, be creative. Like that's the only way you can do it, is you challenge everything you've already known. Because if you keep doing what you've already known and what you've already done, then you'll never do anything innovative. You'll never be creative. You'll never create anything. And for me, I feel closest to God when I'm creating. And so I have to keep finding ways to remain creative and experiencing different cultures. Is that thing for me. Like coming to island culture, it is so different than Kansas City, than the States. And don't get me wrong, every place in the States ain't the same. And so even experiencing different places of the state, like you don't gotta go out the country, but just to go to California or go to North Dakota, go to Wyoming, like go to these places where cultures are different and just experience them and see what they shift in you, see what they change in you. See, like one thing for me when I came here, it was like I thought I knew everything about islands. Like I had a picture of what island culture was, and when I got here, some of the stuff was right, a lot of the stuff was wrong. And that's good for me, because like it just helps me expand and grow, and I'm happy I'm here. Like experiencing this island culture has really made me like a lot more. It gave me a lot more freedom, man. They live on paradise, right? And so like they just go to the beach when they want to. They use the ocean for therapy. They don't have snow like Jesus. They don't have snow. And so like because they live in paradise, they have a lot more peace and freedom. Like even their greeting, when they see each other, they go peace and blessings, because that is a way of life. And I realized like being back home in Kansas City, everything's fast, moving every day, moving. When I tell you how many times I lost track of days here just because the sun comes up, it's shining, it's warm, the beach is on there, the water is moving, and that's every day. And so Monday is like Sunday, it's like Wednesday, it's like Saturday. And like that freedom to just live in the moment is something that I want to take from this culture and take it back home and start to live my life that way. So when you see me and I say peace and blessings, you know what's up, right? Okay, so number two is you gotta get you a robe, man. You gotta get you a robe. I'm telling you, I did not know. Like, I'm not a pajama guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't wear pajamas. I haven't worn pajamas since I was in high school. But I see why grown men own robes, because this thing is luxurious. I'm talking about, man, I should be in a model commercial or something. Like, get you a robe. Only because of how it makes you feel. It don't have no functional value. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, putting a robe on don't really do nothing for you except for what it does to you. Like, it makes you feel a certain way. Buy you a robe. That's number two. That's something I learned. Buy a robe. I'm gonna get a robe when I get back home, and I'm gonna wear it often. It probably won't be this thick because I'm hot and I get hot easily. Or I just might wear it open. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna become a robe connoisseur. So I'm gonna have multiple robes for multiple occasions because that's how I'm feeling about life right now. And you know, the last thing that I have learned from this experience is that you can do the impossible. Like, you can do the impossible, man. It is so in the reach, y'all. Like, it's so in your reach, man. And not because of you or how great you are, or how much you practice, or how much work you put on, but you can do the impossible because my God is a God of the impossible. Like, the God of Abraham, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, they form this Godhead, and what the Godhead does, what they've set up this world to be is a world of impossible, and that's what I've discovered being here. I've learned that being here, and it's like when you pray, when you're obedient, when you're listening to the Holy Spirit, and you hear God speak to you, He opens up the possible, and he shows you things that you can never think of on your own, and he takes you places you can never go on your own. When I tell you I am the most unqualified person on this trip, like even my wife is much more qualified than me to be on this trip. I am the most unqualified person on this trip, and yet God has allowed me to be here, and not only be here, but to be a blessing to others while I'm here, and to be blessed by others while I'm here. And that, like, even like being right here in this place, in this resort, bruh, like, it's the impossible. Like, there's no way that I should be here, yet I'm here, and that's because of God. And so those are the 5 things. I hope you wrote them down, and I hope you've enjoyed it. It's just been me today. Like, I feel like it's been me and you. So leave comments. I want you to tell me. Leave a comment. Let us know what's something you've learned from your travel experiences. Just drop 5. If you big and bad, drop 5. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I did, and I'm big and bad. And so I want you to do that. Leave a like, man. Like you said at the beginning, man. Y'all know what it is. It's the ladder, dog. And I'm just trying to help y'all grow as I grow. We're gonna do this together, life on life. It's Kansas City, wine, die. You know what I'm saying? I don't get to do that when I'm other people because they look at me funny. But when I'm by myself, I do what I want. And so, if you loved it, hit subscribe. If you like it, hit thumbs up. And, you know, if you want more, because we are dropping a bonus episode. I know last week I promised a bonus episode. It got recorded, but it didn't get cut up and produced. So that's okay. It's gonna be coming probably next week. But we're gonna have a bonus episode this week. Don't. I'm telling you. Turn your notifications on, because the way YouTube set up, I'm going to post it and you're not going to know. Hit subscribe if you loved it. Thumbs up if you liked it. And because we're dropping a bonus episode and you want it, turn your notifications on. It's The Ladder. I'm your host, Justin Strickland. I thank y'all for just allowing us to have some me time today. I love you. I hope you have a great week. It's been real. Hey.